Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2 lap of Innsbruckring leg snapper. I see Kyle Jackson is also in this race. I have to say that my legs feel really good, at least during the warming-up. So now watch me get dropped on the Innsbruckring, but I think the intensity of the team time trial yesterday was perfect. Also in combination with the cobble climb on Tuesday. So I think the legs feel really good, but this finish is always a bit hard because everyone goes so long. Of course racing A-Cat, I'm always racing A-Cat. I'm just putting out B power. It's a bit strange because this category starts as the last one, so at 3 minutes past the event time, so like the normal D slot. The pens are changed. So I think it's also some kind of chase. It's also what some people say in the comments. Yeah, big field. Also a strong field, I think. There were around 20 riders with a better Zwift power ranking than me. So I always checked it before the race and then I decide, okay, well, if 20 riders are better than me, then top 20 is a good result. But on this course, anything can happen. Just need to be a bit lucky that you get the right wheel at the end. Thanks. Why are there steamrollers? Oh. Draft. There's Kyle. So there are feathers in play. Also steamrollers, there's a bit of a cobble section before the leg snapper, but can't imagine that it makes a big impact. Yeah, drafting lesson. Always try to have 2 wheels in front of you. I'm also watching the right hand side of the screen. Like right now, on the last one, I'm on only 1 wheel, so if the guy drops, I have a problem. But the pace is not that high, so. Kyle also drafting at the back. It's not only about drafting, it's also about positioning. especially with the leg snapper and with the big field like this. You want to be at the front at the right time, because else it's 2 or 3 seconds you lose. So here I want to move up, because there's the bridge coming. So I'm gonna try to push a little bit harder, so I get a bit more speed on this little downhill here. Going through the pack. No, I don't look at the minimap. Only after like leg snapper to see if there's a big group behind. I'm just looking at the shape of the group. Try to be at the front at the right time, like now. Everyone around me pushing forwards or higher. So here I'm moving backwards, so that means I'm gonna increase the power a bit to speed up, heading into the downhill. Don't want to be caught out with this field. So again, all the way at the back now, but I need to be at the front when we hit leg snapper. I see everyone's doing around 3 point something. Gonna do a bit higher. So I search through the field. Thanks, Carl. Okay, here we go. Moving up. Oh. Kyle also at the front, nice. Big split already. Saving the feather, obviously. Drop out. So 40 riders, with a couple of them coming back. I think it was 15th or 14th on the leg snapper. Without a feather. Big one in front of me had feathers. Oh, it's searching again. A few people trying to break away. Yeah, they're surging off the front. Yeah, just getting some breaths in. Relax, Nepper. Some attacks again. Too far back. Kyle was jumping to the front. Oh, yeah, happy with it. Oh. Pretty happy with that. I think I did everything right to finish. Yeah, let me check all the riders. Let's first go through this graph. First leg snap, I tried to keep it at 700 watts. So you see I faded a bit to the end, but I saw I was in the middle of the pack, so it was right. Here there were some attacks. I was not in a good position there. Wasted a lot of energy. Second leg snapper at feather and aimed at doing 700 watts again. Because I knew I wouldn't get dropped, but power was a bit lower, but I think I managed well here. And then the finish, when we went over the bridge, I think that was here. Here I dropped back a little to recover, and that's where I went to the back of the group. And this here was where Kyle jumped to the front group. There were like 5 guys in front. And that's when I decided to ramp it up, like 1.2k. And I think at 800 meters a few riders already went sprinting. And I kept it around 500. Yeah, and then still got a decent peak power here. And I grinded it out to the line because I saw everyone was just falling still basically. I think this is a leg snapper sprint. I think sprint power was the same as leg snapper. Whoa, what's this? Where did this happen? Oh. Let me check the power at the front. Yeah, all around 300. So I think Kyle got swamped at the line, well not at the line, 22nd. And if you look at how big the group was, yeah, 32 riders. And then we started with 70 other still riders here. I don't know any others. think I did sprint really good here. I was aiming at going at 600 meters. That was my plan, but with 800 meters I got in some good draft and they weren't getting away from me, so I decided to wait a little bit longer, I think until 400 meters. That's where I deployed the arrow. I think the arrow ran out a bit too soon. Maybe I should have slightly ramped up the power, but yeah, I'm not strong enough for that to get the win out of it, but still pretty close to the front. Happy with the race. As I said before, the legs were good. I had a decent sprint left. Was at the front of a leg snapper, and I was really lucky with the power-ups. Ah, great race. Innsbruckring is always a good race because you have the 1 minute effort. It's a really good workout. 1 minute effort in every 11 or 12 minutes. Only the finish is really hard, with everyone going wrong and just having a leg snapper in the legs. Good race to start the weekend. So let's make it 20k. Then I'm gonna call it a day and dinner. Yeah, I'm feeling strong as well. I think I need to work a little bit longer on the work around the FTP. We are slightly over FTP, like 320 or 330, and then might be able to set a really good FTP basically. But I think the team time trial yesterday really helped with the efforts at 360 watts. I think 360 watts is, I don't know, it's different than 380. It's just the right zone, I think. I did 1 minute pulse at 360 instead of 30 seconds at 380. But it gives a lot of, it gives a good boost to the legs. Really makes you stronger. Also, the time is always flying by in these team time trials. Unfortunately, next week is Bologna. It's 8 minute or 9 minute climb. Spritz also said that he got really strong because of the team time trials. And also coupled climbs it's a really good workout if you're fit enough so you can handle it basically. I think if it was one more lap it would have been a bit too much for me, but now I had 1 day recovery after, and yeah, it gives a really good adaptation to the body basically. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but like the efforts on my coupled climbs, it's all really deep in the red, and then just recovery between. Did you do the Danish race again? Oh, I'm at 20k. Well, let's keep chatting a bit. Yeah, how far is think last year in December I got 2 weeks where I was not feeling 100%. It was after the FRR in November, I think, and I think I was overtrained a bit. That's really hard right now because I like doing races like this, but in the end, if you look at the graph, there's too much yellow in it basically. Like the second lap was a bit too hard, that you can't do it every day basically. But yeah, if I'm doing structured workouts, I was getting a bit bored by that, and then I'm not doing enough of them, or doing like only 45 minutes. Although today it's also only 45 minutes if you have to warm up. For example, tomorrow, basically, best thing would be to take it easy. 2 hours, zone 2, maybe a bit of zone 3, to spice it up a little bit, not make it boring. And then watch me do it tomorrow, like 2 races, 2 times 20 minute races. That's the problem. There's also like the Zwift weekly races on the Richmond roller coaster, which is a good course for me because there's 23rd and Libby reverse, which drops already a couple of heavy sprinters. And then on Sunday we have the back pedal race. Yeah, tomorrow we'll see. It's also freezing here, so I also want to go ice skating here. Might be able to do that tomorrow. It's minus, no, it's 0. -5 this night. This is now the, I think, 3rd week. Like last 2 weeks were also pretty hard because I had the Grand Fondo in it, and I did a lot of double races in the last weekend. So that gave me a lot of hours in TSS. And this is also a hard weekend, and I think next week I should take it easy before festive. So it helps that 0 is not there next week. Yeah, too many races. But also too many like FOMO stuff with the team, with the team time trial. You have FRR coming up. You have the weekly and monthly race series from Zwift. You have the tiny races. So much. Yeah, next week I should probably maybe do a bit longer ride, but like 1 hour 15, 1 hour 30. I'm not doing a lot compared to like 1 hour 15 of couple climbs. That should be good for festive 500. Okay, 7th, really good result. Yeah, it's always funny how just doing an easy bit here ramps up the TSS. Great race. Okay, cheers guys, see you later.